And as we continue our coverage of the Encuentro, joining me now is Editor-in-Chief for the tablet and Nuestra Voz, Jorge Dominguez, who's also standing by in Texas. Jorge, thank you so much for joining us. Listen, we've heard the latest news about today's Encuentro, but are people excited about what's scheduled for the weekend?
Oh, yes, Liz, they are. I mean, you can feel it in every meeting. I talked to Cruz Teresa, one of the delegates from Brooklyn today, and I said, Teresa, how do you feel about Encuentro? And she just said to me, it's a dream come true. And that's how a lot of people here feel. It has been a long time since the last Encuentro, and the Hispanic community was more than ready for this. I have to tell you something. I mean, all that happened during this summer in the Catholic Church, this is present too, and you can feel it too. And people mention that in the conversation. But the general atmosphere here is one of happiness and celebration.
Jorge, in the conversations that we've had, we've looked at the growing population of Hispanic and Latino Catholics, now at 40% of church members in the U.S. Are they prepared to take on the big responsibility of becoming the majority demographic in the Catholic Church?
Liz, I think that's still, for me, at least, is a question that is still on the air. Nevertheless, I have been so wrong about so many things here. I'm so happy about being wrong. For example, we were talking today with delegates and with bishops and with religious women about the role of the Hispanics and how they can integrate in the Catholic Church. There is a growing conscience that this is not anymore a minority, and that, by the way, the Hispanic Catholics have to do sacrifices too if they want to integrate into the leadership of the Church. I had a very interesting conversation today with Bishop Olson from Fort Worth. And he told me something very strong. He said, and I'm saying this, remember, I am the bishop of a diocese where 55% of the people are Hispanic. And he said, if the Hispanic community wants to be fully integrated, they are going to have to let go of a lot of things that are dear to them, but that, sometimes, stop them from integrating in just one church in the United States. And then Archbishop Gomez from Los Angeles said something very interesting in that regard too. He said, we have to realize, and we say he was referring to Hispanics. Right. He said, we have to realize that the young people are speaking in English, not in Spanish. We have to move on. We have to take care of, we have to take conscious that there's a new generation. It's a different generation from the last Encuentro.
All right, Jorge, thank you so much. And it's good to hear you talk about the youth, because I know that is something that they want to keep in the church. Thank you so much for joining us. To find the latest on the rest of the 5th Encuentro throughout the weekend, be sure to visit the Tablet website at thetablet.org and Nuestra Voz at nuestra-voz.org.